What's up, guys? So, if you've made it this far, shout out to you, right? Good stuff. Learning how to buggy. But when you learn how to buggy, guys, and you learn how to like move through these different positions, you have to be ready to like watch your own back, you know? I don't know if you guys know this, but sharks never attack you from the front. They always attack you from the back. So you always got to be watching your back, you know? So what that means is that when you're going for all this stuff, you're putting yourself in some dangerous positions, right? So like even just from bottom side control, when I'm like just like this, I could be really giving my partner an arm bar on this far side. I could be giving him an arm triangle. So what we're gonna work on right now is just if my partner hits an arm bar, right? So for just demonstrational purposes, my partner is just gonna start in a full arm bar, okay? And right here, okay? Rotate. So guys, I ref EBI matches all the time, okay? Let me suggest to you guys a couple different things. Do not lock your hands up like this, okay? Do not lock your hands up like this, right? The only two ways I really like to lock up my hands is either gable grip like this, or my favorite one that I do all the time is just rear naked choke grip like this, okay? If I can't lock it up like on the inside of his leg because his legs are too tight, I'll just kind of lock it up like this, but you can usually just kind of like bridge and get this to the inside. Right? But it just makes me sad when I'm reffing somebody's match and they're like this, or like this, or like, I don't even know, you know? Don't do any of, just let me be straight up with you. Don't do any of those. Unless you're super jacked and just like something like this, or I don't know, Ben Eddy grip or something. But let me help you guys out. Gable grip is cool. But just bring this hand all the way to the inside and really engage. Because right now, right, like I'm not using my arms, I'm using my chest, I'm using my back. Those muscles are a lot stronger than my arm, okay? So guys, the first thing we're gonna work on right here is if our partner doesn't get our leg, and the first thing we're gonna do, guys, don't sit up super loose like this, okay? And then as I sit up, I get our bar, right? When you're here, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk my feet away, scissor my legs, and work on stacking my opponent already, okay? The Thai got up to my knees, even my opponent has a really good deep hook, right? Deep hook is this arm, and he has really good leg curls. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the whole arm bar up in his face, okay? From the back right here, guys, I'm gonna use my right knee to keep his tailbone up in the air. I'm not gonna push and then pull and get arm barred right here, right? So I do little motions, boom, with my shoulders until I can get my elbow out, okay? I won't even try to pull this out until my elbow's kind of out. From here, I can continue to smash them, I can do all this mean stuff. I try not to do mean stuff because I believe in jiu-jitsu, but you can definitely get a little mean here, especially if you're like running out on escape time and it's like EBIOT to get this arm out, but just know, stay super tight, super tight, super tight. Just know you have to push to pull, push to pull, push to pull, okay? And then a worst case scenario one is my opponent is already falling back and he has my leg, right? So if I try to sit up right here and I just try to pull my arm out, I'm gonna get arm barred, okay? So what we're gonna do, for me, stay super strong, like this. So what we're gonna do right here, he's on his right shoulder, I'm gonna push off my left foot and get him to his bar shoulder, okay? From here, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just drop my right hip and I'm gonna keep my right hand in my hip right here, okay? I'm not grabbing my shorts, right? This is not the IBGF, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue moving through the armbar, and if need be, give him the omoplata. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna continue. If I can just put my arm out here, cool, but be careful here, guys. The person still has your elbow a little bit. But just be patient. I would like straighten out his legs right here, just take my time, but he still has the arm bar. So what I would do is I would keep his legs tight, get to this other side, insert my arm, and really limp arm out, right? I'll do that full speed real quick, but there's a couple like little nuances, right? So I'll show you where you can get caught right here. So if I go all the way over like this, and I'm like, oh snap, Renee said I'm out. You're not out, you see that? So this is the route, okay? I bridge into the other side, and we get here. Look how I bring my right hip down, and I'm really pulling his arm off. Okay, from here, I'm gonna continue to walk to the other side, and even if he starts to go for the arm bar right here, I'm gonna rotate my thumb down and give him this omoplata as I look to pull my arm out.
If he keeps this omoplata tight then, keep it tight, strong. Right? From here, I can't pull my arm out. This is EBIOT, I still have to get out of this, right? I can just lean back, pull off on, or push up on his legs to pull my arm out. Or another thing I really like to do, I like to post my right hand, use my right hand to grab his hip, pull him all the way up to turtle, and chase the back too. So one more time, full speed. But this is really, I don't know, this is really the only armbar defense I do. And it's really the only armbar defense I feel like you need. You can use all these early ones, like pulling your elbow out and stuff like that. But if somebody's really good, grabs your arm, boom, and then, sorry, as he's really leaning right here, right, and he's really starting to extend, right, we can always bridge it to this other side. As we bridge to this other side, make sure you drop your right hip right here, okay? Make sure you start to separate his legs. As you circle through, if he continues to go, look how I turn my thumb all the way down. Can use my right hand on his hip, pick his back up, knee to the inside. Use the power half if you need to extend his body. Try it out.